Hello. Feel free to say something in the chat section if you want. Uh, as I hope you like Westworld music. If you've been following me on Facebook, you know that I freaking love this show. This show is beautiful. It's wonderful. I was obsessed. And I think it's appropriate to do a robot drawing with this music, you know? And since we already have one watcher, I'm gonna begin drawing. And you can always come back to my YouTube channel and watch these live streams because they will be recorded on YouTube for you. And please share the link around, share the link to my live stream around, and let more people know and tuning to watch. For some reason, it's really hard to get attention on Facebook whenever I share a link to my YouTube. I don't know why. I was drawing the Poteman drawing last night, and I kind of doodled around and came up with this one. I guess I was inspired by my own drawing and my own design. So I guess that's good because most of my robot drawing up until now have always been fan art inspired by an existed franchise or property like Pacific Rim, Doraemon, Mega Man, and I guess this is kind of sort of one of my very first original robot design. You know, it's really hard to resist the urge to actually hum these Westworld music while listening to them. They're just so good. I love them so much. Ramin Djawadi, man. Ramin Djawadi is my favorite composer now. try and draw really slow to wait for more watchers to tune in, also so that you guys can follow what I'm doing easier. I don't usually draw robots because they're kind of like my weakness. The difference between drawing robots and a lot of the difference between drawing robots and cartoons is that when you draw robots, you have to focus a lot on the details, and with cartoons, the way you do it is that you focus on gestures and overall shapes and forms. And I tend to be the person who draw in a really dynamic way, you know. So I feel more natural and more at home when I draw in the cartoon way. While with drawing robots, I have to focus a lot on creating details, which is a lot more different than what I'm used to, because I used to make really broad strokes, really broad, like very dynamic line of action. That's what I meant. Line of action. Ooh, we have 3 watches now. Cảm ơn em nhé. Anh sẽ cố gắng làm mỗi tuần một phát như này. Không dễ chút nào, nhưng mà sẽ cố gắng mỗi tuần ít nhất một lần livestream như này, vẽ 2 tranh. What do you mean, one of them? Oh, right. You guys should probably subscribe to my YouTube channel to keep up with these live streams. Oh, thanks, Long. Thanks so much, man. Long time. How have you been? I'm great. How's the job hunting? It's been pretty tough for me. It's not easy looking for good studio jobs nowadays. I've been doing mostly freelance. Couldn't really find any studio job. It's tough. Sorry, guys, I was chatting with someone. That sounds good, man. That sounds good. I think I'm getting a teaching gig really soon now too. I'm still waiting on hearing from them, from the place that they're hiring me. Hopefully, I'll have a teaching job this spring. I don't want to I don't want to disclose of where it is for now yet, but yeah, it's exciting, man. That sounds great. Teaching is good. I actually think that eventually I will end up teaching a lot too in the future when I get back to Vietnam. That's my long-term plan. I'll have to teach people to actually help me creating uh, animation productions. You know, because obviously you cannot do animation alone forever. It's tough. This is a tough industry and tough jobs too. That's why I try to do this. You know, I try to keep doing things like this for myself and find some kind of income. Speaking of income, I'm trying to keep up with the Patreon page, which is not easy. I only have 4 patrons and I'm getting $15 a month, which is not a lot, but it's something, you know. I'm hoping that this kind of thing, live streaming and uh, time lapse videos, will get me more, get me more patrons over there. Sorry for speaking so slow. I have a hard time drawing and speaking at the same time. You know, yes, I don't usually do this. So something I've learned since I started doing the sketches in this small sketch wallet here is that I have to live with the decisions that I make every time I draw, even if it's a mistake. You know, I have to learn to live with it because it's actually a good thing because mistakes give me a lot of the sketchy quality to my drawing, which I like because I always felt that I draw way too clean. So I'm trying to make my drawings a bit more organic, more real. That's why I started doing things with Prismacolor markers, and I think they suit me real well. You know, suit my style, and I get a chance to actually experiment in a various of different techniques and styles. I never thought that. Oh yeah, I did. I thought about doing web comics a long time ago. Actually, I used to have a little kind of diary comic with really rough and sketchy and sloppy drawings of my daily life. like college life and stuff, long time ago, with my character that you see from time to time, the wolf. Back in the day, it was not a wolf; it was me, but turning the back on the audience all the time. But it didn't come to something. I've gained some kind of limited fame on the internet in Vietnam, but then I couldn't find time and couldn't find enough inspiration to keep doing those anymore. So that kind of faded away and was replaced by single cartoon drawing that you keep seeing popping up on my Facebook. I actually have a page for that too, and it now includes my girlfriend, and yeah, they're also the characters for my short film Rescue too, and you already know that. I mean, I love comics. I started off doing a lot of comics, but at at some point, I felt like that is not really my thing. And when I picked up animation, it became my obsession. I mean, I still love drawing. That's the point, you know. I got into animation because I love drawings, and I actually just finished a short comic book project as a freelance for Dark Horse Comic, and I'm looking forward to when it's published. Hopefully, it will be published pretty soon this year, 2017. It's gonna be an anthology of several stories, several short stories. Mine was 8 page long, and it will be done by several different artists and storytellers, and will be published by Dark Horse eventually. Of course, I cannot show you guys anything for now, you know. But I'm excited to show you guys something from it because I'm very proud of what I did for that little short comic, and it's exciting. Thanks a lot, man. Thanks. I'm hoping that I will be able to do live stream like this at least once a week, alongside with creating a lot of time lapse videos, so that I'll have some kind of reward on my Patreon page. I don't have a lot of patrons, but I'm hoping that this will help generate even more followers. Maintaining an online presence is not easy at all. It's not easy. I do feel that sometimes I do feel that I'm kind of a jerk on the internet, because I post so many things every day. I post so much. I have a feeling that people are annoyed sometimes, and maybe they don't want to see my post anymore, and maybe some of them even hide my posts. I hope that's not the case. I really hope that's not the case. I mean, I still have supporters on Patreon. I do. 4 of them, and that's amazing, and I'm so grateful. I feel so lucky. But I do still need more to actually be able to maintain some kind of life, some kind of income from Patreon. I do hope that Patreon will help me have some kind of consistent income, so that I can focus on doing more of my original and personal works like this. I intend to do more things like sculpture, and by sculpture I mean character sculptures. Sometimes you call it, some people call it maquettes, the things that animation studios usually create for their characters before they go into the 3D modeling. Thanks, man. I feel grateful hearing that. Thanks so much. It is sometimes it is a humble experience for me, hearing that people enjoy seeing what I have online. Because I'm that kind of person, I'm that kind of person who's very conscious of what people think, especially when it comes to my online presence. Because I did hear some people saying that they are annoyed of me posting so many things on Facebook every day, and that's why I'm very conscious about that. But you know, it's not easy surviving in this industry. What do you guys think so far of this drawing? You can see that while I draw, I have to kind of make things up as I go along. I have to make some decisions, and I have to live with them. What I've learned from drawing so many robots lately is that if you don't if you don't have any background in mechanic, the only way that you can come up with original robot design is that you have to look at a lot of mechanical things to actually learn from them, you know. It's a kind of reference researching, and most of the time you just come up with actually random details for your robots, as long as they look good. It may look like this now, but when it started off with pencil, I had to erase a lot of details and design decisions that I didn't like. You know, I think I should stop right here and move on to coloring. And the coloring part will be in a different live stream. So stay tuned. I will be back. I will be back in 15 minutes for the coloring part of this same drawing. And it's been a pleasure, guys. Thank you so much, Long. Thank you so much, Nam. Right? And whoever is watching. Thank you so much for tuning in. The video will be available on my YouTube channel right after this. Maybe it will be processed in like 20 minutes or something. I don't know. And I will be back in another 20 minutes for another live stream. So stay tuned, guys. Thank you so much.